We've come today to Yorkshire to Flamingoland. We are going to be fat testing all of the rides, checking out the accessibility of them all so you don't have to. I am a UK size 24. I'm 20 stone, I'm 5'7". I hold most of my weight in my bust and my belly. Just want to say a massive thank you to the amazing staff at Flamingoland for allowing us to film on ride. So for the first time ever, we'll be bringing you the on-ride POVs as well as the usual vlog. So let us know what you think in the comments. Is there anything you want us to change? But let's go and have a brilliant Wednesday, quiet midweek day out at Flamingoland. I'm running, so we've just seen the first train of the day on sick. So I want to try and get them coming through the rolls, but they're nearly at it. Let's get the shot. We are heading up first to Kumali, my favourite Flamingoland ride. Yeah, I know, don't come for me. I like sick, but it just scares me. I love Kumali. I do love an SLC, and this one is quite smooth for an SLC. But unfortunately, velocity is down at the minute. And so this is a launch coaster. In fact, it's quite a lesser known launch coaster. But if you see, you sit on it like a bike. A bit like Tron and Magic Kingdom. Because we've come on a midweek, it is absolutely dead. So we're pretty sure Kumali is a walk-on. Let's go and check out Kumali. Just in the station now for Kumali, and it is a walk-on. So excited. So I've only ever been on this ride once. So I'm really excited to take you on for a POV.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's too high.
Wow, what a view. Are you going on that?
Just come off Kumali. So what I will say about Kumali, it's a very comfortable ride. It is an overhead harness and it does have to clip with a seatbelt. But I think as long as you can get the seatbelt fastened, which I managed to get fastened on my own with ease, please ask an attendant. If you need some assistance, please do ask them. But amazing front row ride, and I hope you all enjoyed the POV. I'm sorry that it went a bit to the side. That was my very first time doing one. So hopefully we'll see them improve throughout the day. Let's head to Sick. It is time for Sick. I am so excited. So Sick is a Intamin coaster. It's a 10 inversion coaster. It's pretty similar to Colossus at Thorpe Park, but with this, you've just got like the new Intamin lap bars. I am absolutely terrified. Now I have been on this once before and them rolls terrified me. So let's take you on a POV and see how we get on sick. We are just heading in to Brave Sick. It is so quiet, so Sick looks like it is a walk-on. Just entered the station for Sick. I love this station. So it's like nightclub vibes in like Ibiza or something. Just come off Sick. What a fantastic ride. So just to let you all know, it is just a lap bar. I would say if you are nervous about doing inversions with a lap bar, maybe try like an Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach first, just before coming doing Sick, because the Intamin lap bars are a bit thinner than the Max, I find. And those Heartline rolls, so you have 4 Heartline rolls together, and it is quite an intense experience. In regards to fitting, I tried to sit in the second to front cart, and I think with a bit of oomph they would have got me in, but they did say that the front left-hand cart is a longer seat belt. I sat in there, I fastened it on my own with no problem at all, and I still had a bit of oomph to pull like the seatbelt in at the end. So if you are in a bigger body, or you have a big belly, or you're worried about stuff like that, the front left-hand seat is the one to go for. But I hope you enjoyed the POV and me screaming my head off on them Heartline rolls, because I enjoyed it. So we are just heading over to Navigator. So it's one of them disc coastery things, which I love. Amy loves them. So I'm here today with Amy and my dad. My dad has just done Sick with me. And, oh, Amy's saying hello. My dad has just, what did you think of Sick, Dad?
I thought it was fantastic. And what I liked, there was a sneaky extra inversion right at the end of it. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, it gives you a little extra one. Just, if you're not dizzy enough from doing all them Heartline rolls, you've got an extra one at the end. Let's go and check out Navigator. I love these. Whee! What? Whee! That's the chippy. It's open. It's open.
I might just get some nuggets or something. I don't want anything bad.
I loved Sick.
What?
No, it's not. You just do it. Have a go. There you go. There you go. It's fine, see? It's fun. You just let go. Whee! No, I didn't think Dad would like this. We've just come off Navigator. Absolutely love those disc coasters. They're like a guilty pleasure of mine. Just so you know, in regards to fitting and how to get on the seat, it is a bike style seat. So you have to sit obviously on a bike. with like your legs flat down either side of you. You've not got any pedals or anything. You have to put a seatbelt over your legs, but that's really, really big. Like it's a really long seatbelt, nothing to worry about. And then you get the harness that actually comes in from behind you and holds you in place. I have never had a problem fitting on those before. When I was 25 stone, I fit on those with no problem. So do not be worried about those disc coasters. But Navigator's a great one. I think we are now gonna head, I've never done Hero before, ever. Now, everybody says Hero is the worst ride in the country. So, in the interest of fat testing, and my dad's already said he'll stay on it and report back if I don't fit. So in the interest of fat testing, let's go and fat test Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, let's go to Hero.
Yay! Hi, oh my God.
Nearly up there.
Terrifying. Fun, I'd do it again. Terrifying. So I've just come off Hero and I fit. I actually fit on Hero. And do you know what? I think I've got a bit of an advantage with Hero because I am so big and I'm in the cage. I'm kind of wedged in. So I would imagine for people in smaller bodies, they probably find Hero painful because they're pinballing around in the cage. But I didn't have that because I'm in a bigger body. It literally just like fastened me in and I was wedged. I wasn't moving. Very strange feeling. I'm not sure I like the feeling of nose diving down like the drop. But I'm glad I did it and I now can say that I've done Hero. I would do it again. So that says something if I would do it again. Anyway, we're now going to head over to Upper Deck for the best chips. If you have not had Flamingoland chips, have them. My favourite meal at Flamingoland, and I've just introduced Dad and Amy to it as well, is chips and nuggets. And the curry sauce, oh, just nearly spilled it. The curry sauce is just incredible and it's not got, you know, any of them bits of like they put like raisins and shit in it, don't they? The chips at Flamingoland. So it says up at the counter that the fish is done in beef dripping. Is that what we think the chips done in as well, Dad? Like beef dripping? It's something like that, innit? But do you know another thing I love with Flamingoland? So we've just got chips, nuggets, and a drink is like a tenner. Yeah, a full bottle of drink, nuggets, and a chips, a tenner. I think that is really reasonable. This, phenomenal. We have just had lunch. That was just wonderful. That curry sauce is something else. And we are going to make our way over to the cars and we are going to have a race. And me and Amy are going to win. Me and Amy are going to win. We are going to beat my dad. But why am I not going? Oh, there's too much waiting hours. Amy. There we go. Dad! No! Dad's about 78 miles ahead. We think there's too much weight in ours and it's just not going. That man was yelling, put your foot down. Look at him. We lost. Dad's already done 17 rounds of sick by the time we've got round this course. So as you probably saw, me and Amy didn't do very well on that. And don't know what was happening. I'm sure it was some sort of fix to get my dad to win. So we are now heading over. We're going to have a bit more of a chill now. We've just had a load of fish and chips. We're going to go and head over to Zoom. Oh, nobody's on Splash Battle and it's such a lovely day. I feel like maybe at the end of the day we should have a final cool down on Splash Battle. We're just about to, I think it is open. Yeah, I just don't think there's anyone on it. Are we zooming? It's a 2-lap special. So last time I went on Zoom, I sat in the back and it was a lot more comfortable. So I would definitely say if you're tall or if you're in a bigger body, sit in the back, because I've just done the front then, and where it tapered into like the plane's nose, I felt like you lost quite a bit of thigh room. So just be mindful of that if you come and go on Zoom. But in regards to actually fitting, it's a seat belt that comes over you and locks kind of, you know, from both sides. So you fasten it in the middle, heaps of space. And then it's a bar, an individual lap bar that comes down and you can go in that side by side with your kid. I wouldn't recommend though 2 plus size people going together. Oh no. Right, so I've been set a challenge today. So you might have seen, do you remember the Channel 5 show, Big Brits Go Large? Nat went on pterodactyl. Can I do it? Can I do pterodactyl? I really don't know. Maybe not yet. Maybe we'll go and investigate the Twistosaurus region first while I build up a bit of courage. Everyone, I'm just going to watch pterodactyl because I know that this is the worst possible thing to do. But I feel like I need to time how long they're up high for so I can cope. So we've just watched the Star Flyer pterodactyl, and I think I'm going to do it. So we counted that it's about 2 minutes long, the whole ride. So I just need to tell myself, do you know what, this time in 2 minutes it's going to be done. We're just going to head further into Dino Land and probably do a bit of Twistosaurus next, and then we'll brave pterodactyl. So this is your first go now on a spinning coaster.
You're fine, see? It's no issue.
Look how much they're spinning. See, we're not really spinning. We're not spinning, we're fine. I've been on it before and it's going wild on this bit. Look at them at the front car. Oh my God. And you go again. See, that was fine, wasn't it?
I'm bad at this bus.
Fine, there you go. This is all the spinning coaster does, Ames, but we've weighted it either side. If we were both there, we'd be going wild. If you're doing a spinning coaster and you're not really sure if you like the spinning or how it's going to feel, if you sit evenly in like the cart of 4 and have it evenly weighted, you won't get too much spinning. If you all sit on one side, so it's off, you will get a load of spinning. But in regards to fitting, it is literally a seat belt that clicks in the middle, a lap bar, but then there is an extra little seat belt on the lap bar that attaches between your legs. But brilliant ride, a great one for all the family. But now my time has come. It's time to face pterodactyl. This might be the last time you ever see me. Good day and good night. opened my eyes. I counted to 110 and then I opened my eyes. Next time I do it, I'll do it with my eyes open. I did it. I did pterodactyl. I actually did it. And in fact, let me get you a clip of it going, because look at this. I've just been up there, everyone. Yeah, okay, I kept my eyes shut and I counted all the way through it. And then I dared to open my eyes at 110 seconds, on which we were already on our way back down. But I did it and I actually quite enjoyed it. In regards to fitting on pterodactyl, it's like a metal bar that comes over. The attendant will lift it up and you get under it. And then they fasten that with a seatbelt, but then they put another belt over the two of you. I actually fit on that, although I didn't ride it. I ran off it when I was 25 stone. So I'd say that's another one here that is really, really accommodating. Really good. If you're scared, do what I did. So it lasts 2 minutes. So do what I did and just count. I didn't open my eyes at all till I knew we were coming back down and it was fine. So I think Amy has decided she's going to do a POV for you. She's going to go and tackle the runaway mine train. Amy is just getting into her seat on the mine train. I'm not going on this, because I have been on it before, and if you check out the TikTok team.topsy, you'll see a Flamingoland video from a few years ago, trying all the rides with Nat. But I find this, it really, really hurts my legs. But Amy really fancies doing it, so she's gone on.
For your safety,
She's driving! We've literally been here 4 hours. We've pretty much done everything. We've just got Mumbo Jumbo and Cliffhanger left to do. So we thought we'd come and take a little trip down to the zoo on the monorail, go and see what's going on. We're racing the train, so we're up on the monorail and we're racing the train. There's that awful thing. Oh, Dino! We're racing the train. We're racing the train. Oh, that's that bridge we went on. Oh, there's a little penguin sunning himself. Capybara. I bet everyone does that to them, so they're not interested, are they? No. And we couldn't go to Flamingoland without tracking down the flamingos. Hello, guys. Hiya. We've come on the Wallaby walkthrough. Oh, there's another one there. Hello, little one. Are you having a chomp? You having a chomp on your stick? Hiya.
There's one on there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the top.
Oh, yeah, they must all just be chilling in the sun. We've just had a fleeting visit to the zoo, and I think we're going to start wrapping the day up. So before we leave, we're going to do Cliffhanger. I've just come off Cliffhanger and it was actually really exciting. So I'm in the middle of trying to desensitise myself to drop towers because I'm off to Busch Gardens later in the year and I want to do Falcon's Fury, which is enormous. So I boxed off Launchpad at Blackpool and now I decided I want to try and do Cliffhanger. So in the interest of like fat testing, it is a seatbelt that goes across from the left to the right before the harness comes down. That seatbelt's fine, it's long, there's no issues. When the overhead harness comes down, it also needs to clip in place with the seatbelt. Now, when they tried me on the first seat, they got the green light, so I was safe to ride, but they couldn't get the belt to click. So they ended up moving me to another row and the belt instantly clicked. So the same with sick, I reckon that different seats have different lengths of belts, but don't be afraid to ask. Anyway, exciting was that we went up and I'd counted how long I stayed at the top because obviously I'm terrified of being held in the air. We went up, got to the top and were held there for longer than we should have been. And then it slowly started to come down. So when we got down to the bottom, the guy said, right, you're all going again because the drop malfunctioned. So we got to do a second go, which was brilliant. And this time all went to plan. Cliffhanger, brilliant. I absolutely loved it. And now I need to decide whether I prefer that or Launchpad. I think there's a lot more elements that go into Cliffhanger. I did really enjoy it. Next, last ride of the day. I'd like to say we've saved the best till last. We've saved the scariest one to last. It's time for Mumbo Jumbo. I didn't end up doing Mumbo Jumbo. So just so you're aware, for fitting, I have done this before and I do fit on it. It's a lap bar that comes over and then it has some bits that come on your shoulder, but it is so painful. I don't recommend it if you have any issues with sort of neck, back. It is a really painful ride. But in regards to fitting, I do fit on this. However, my dad decided to take one for the team and do a POV for you. So please enjoy this video of my dad having his first ever ride on Mumbo Jumbo.
That's me daughter. Well, that's a bit violent, isn't it? Very good.
So that's our day at Flamingoland. I would definitely say that Flamingoland is fat friendly. I've only done like the thrill rides and stuff here and a few of the kids rides, but I don't have a problem fitting on anything. Some rides I needed an extra push, a couple I needed to go in a different seat, but it's definitely an inclusive park. Getting around, I saw people in mobility scooters. I know I've got friends who come here regularly who are disabled. I think it is a really, really good park. So get yourself to Flamingoland and come and check out some of the coasters they've got here because some of the rides, they're all so different. The only thing I'm sad about today is that Velocity wasn't on because I really, really like the motorbike coasters. But what a great day at Flamingoland. Please let us know in the comments where you want to see us go next.